Hi, all you lovely creative people. This is June from Local Witch Lane Designs. How are we today? Let me move this down a little bit. I have my window open, so you're going to be hearing the birds chirping because we got a lot of chirpy birds over here serenading me while I'm doing my live. Today is a new moon, just to let you know. I always find the new moons just as strange as full moons. Um, let's see, what else can I tell you before we start? Uh, I had, when I first put this up in StreamYard at around, I don't even know what time I did this, 2, 3 o'clock, who knows. Um, Hopefully everybody can hear me. I didn't, you know what? I did not test to make sure everybody can hear me. Hey, Antonio, how are you? Can you hear me? Could everybody just, because I didn't test my audio tonight, because you know what? I forgot. Been a very strange day. My first comment was because as soon as I posted this that I was going to be on tonight, this lady, Donetta, I don't know, Donette. Oh, thank goodness, Antonio was very happy that I was coming on, and she wished that I would mention supplies. And it was a new person, and that's why I wrote that response to her. But I don't do supplies uh, list because I have no idea where we're going to go tonight because I'm not, I mean, my lives are just sort of have an idea and sometimes it ventures off into strange lands. Unless I know that I'm doing something, oh, there's bugs already with moles. I don't usually put a list of supplies down. So, with that said, um, I know that Antonio, thank goodness, Martha. I think Antonio, Martha are here. I don't know who else might be here, but I'll wait till some more people come in because I just want to discuss my new the new way I'm going to show everybody that I'm having videos. So let me move over to and my sister is going to be here tonight. So that's going to be Joanne's here. Hi, sweetie. So glad you made it. Okay, let me see if my other camera is going to have sound. Otherwise, we're going to, and I don't want it mirrored. So we're going to do that. Okay. Okay, this is a sound check again because I forgot to do it. Can everybody hear me? And where is my YouTube chat? Okay, just let me know if you can hear me because I didn't do the sound check on this camera, this guy right up here. And sometimes it gives me a hard time if I don't do it right, if I don't do it exactly right. So here you find. Thank goodness, Joanne. Okay, so let's get started on what we're going to do. Here's my ghost for Christmas past. Now, hey Cheryl, how are you? Glad you made it. That's wonderful. Okay, good. I'm glad people are making it. Um, Here's the Ghost of Christmas Past. It is a little shorter than the rest of the ghosts. And let me get another, I mean, the rest of the people. It's going to be my shortest ghost. Let me get Mrs. Cratchit so you can see. She's not much smaller than Mrs. Cratchit, but a little bit. Okay? And thanks again, Martha. Um, because of all of them in the description, which I have do I have the book here tonight? Yes, I have the book. So I can go back and look at the book. Now, it says, oh, the thing with it is it in the book it says the three spirits, but then when they're talking about which got me a little confused because the book says the spirits and then it says the ghost of Christmas past, so I'm trying to figure, I'm staying as close to the book as possible, so if they're calling them ghosts or spirits, we're going to try to figure that out. Okay, so when I did the armature for this mouse, and I think you saw it last week. I'm not even sure what happened last week. I had this tube running down through the tail, and one of the reasons why I have this tube here, and I hope it's going to work, I'm getting the lights sent to me from a place called One of a Kind Artist Emporium. I've mentioned her before. Lovely shop online. It's OOAK Artist Emporium if you're ever looking for things. She's also my friend on Facebook. Really nice lady. And she has these lights that I've used in the past in other pieces that I did. So I ran a tube and connected it to the armature down through the head and through the tail, and it's coming out the bottom. This wire is just there so I can pull the light wire. Hey, Barbara, how are you, sweetie? I hope it stopped raining there. It stopped raining here, although it looks like it might start again. I ran this wire through, and this white wire is just there to really give me an idea of where the tube is. This little pink wire goes all the way through. The white wire does it because when I have the lights, oh goodness, are we also going to have the cars with the going on? Okay. I'm going to try to pull the lights through this whole thing. The reason why is because this ghost, she never mentioned, but of all of them, I think she's more of a she, and that's what we'll talk about in a little bit, has lights coming out of her head. And I think last week I was working on the candle snuffer, which we finished. And we're going to put it under because the book says that the ghost holds it, and the hands aren't done. Don't look at the hands. That's just my placeholder, a little polymer clay that I baked on there, just to hold where I'm going to put the hands and how I'm going to figure it. It's easier for me to sculpt on something like that's already there than just try to make this clay that I've been using, Cos clay, although I put it through the pieces of paper to leach out some of the stuff that makes it really soft. But this is just a little piece of clay to help me so I can make the fingers over that. So that's what she's holding on this side. And on this side, she has, and this was one of those paper cut things, that thing, I always forget what it's called. The thing you put the paper things. What do you call that stupid thing? I keep forgetting. I forget. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I was able, a Sizzix thing, cutter. Yes, I know, Barbara. Gosh. Thunderstorm and raining there. Oh, goodness. Okay, Joanne, I really hope it doesn't come here because early this morning, I'll tell you, let me finish this and then I'll tell you a cute little story. So this is the holly that's going because the Ghost of Christmas Past, where it has a holly in one hand, a candle snuffer, a large candle snuffer in the other, and lights coming out of the top. So I'm going to try to put some lights and then make, like, maybe just because so people understand it a little bit better, a little flame, whether I use epoxy resin, or I use, what is it called? Glue, hot glue, to make like little flames, which I've done in the past. On the top of the little ghost head coming out. And they also said, well, because I think there's going to be a light, I have to find a place to put the battery, which is where this comes in. Oh, good. Sunny high of 72. Nice. So I forgot, because it's coming in the mail. I've worked with them before, but I forgot how thick the battery is. And I just used some extra chipboard. This is really good chipboard. It's a pain in the neck to cut. It really is tough to cut. And I think I have to cut one more circle for depth here. So what I'm going to do to start off with, because if things are going to go wrong, let's see if they go wrong now. It started early, right? Okay. Oh, the other thing. Okay, so many things to say, and I'm forgetting all of them. They said in the book that There was a flower, and this is another reason why I thought that it was a female, even though they don't specify that, is that on the tunic, which we're going to have to discuss, the tunic, there was the holly that they were holding in their hand was offset by flowers that were on the border, and I think around the cuff and the collar and stuff. So I have. Let me finish with the costume. Wait, come over here. I have nice about the breeze. Yeah, that is pleasant when you get something like that. I have this fabric, which is very shiny and shimmery, which this ghost is to me in the descriptions, because sometimes they said it appears like an arm and a leg, and the other time, that goes away. And there's a lot of description about this. So I'm going to be using this very shiny, very pretty, I think, very drapey type fabric to make the tunic, okay, which again, and I had someone sent me these are little flowers. I have them in this like sort of off-white or pearlescent, almost see-through, a little bit see-through, and then these are the see-through ones. I don't know if everybody can see what I'm talking about. But I needed smaller ones, so I went online, and Martha, here you go. Look at what I got. I got nail flowers, flowers for nails. And these are real itsy bitsy, and I think that these are going to help me with making this border of flowers on this person's dress, tunic. Remember what they said, tunic. So I'm going to have an interesting time trying to figure out what a tunic looks like, because the other thing is that, where's the book? It says that the arms were long. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The arms, let's see if I got this. I don't know if I can show the book without getting in trouble. So where are we? See, it says the first of the three spirits right there. It says spirits, but then we go into ghosts. We're all the way here. Where is it? Okay. It says, it wore a tunic of the brightest white, and around its waist was bound a lustrous belt, the sheen of which was beautiful. I have fabric to do that, really pretty metallic fabric. I'll get it later. It held a branch of fresh green holly in its hand. We made that. In a single contradiction of that wintry emblem, had its dress, now it says its dress, trimmed with summer flowers. But the strangest thing about it was that from the crown of its head there sprung a clear jet of light by which all of this was visible, and which was doubtless the occasion of its using in its duller moments a great extinguisher for a cap, which it now held under its arm. So we have the cap. That it wasn't that wasn't the strangest quality. The belt sparkled and glittered, now in one part, now in the other. And what was light one instance and another time was dark. So the figure itself fluctuated in its distinctiveness, being now a thing with one arm, now with one leg, now with 20 legs, now with a pair of legs without a head, now a head without a body, which we're not going to do. And let's see, there was another, hold on, in the other page, going back one, it was a strange figure like a child, but then not like a child, like an old man, viewed through some supernatural medium. And okay, it was just keep on going back and forth to child proportions. It had hair which hung about its neck and down its back, was white as if with age, and yet the face had not a wrinkle in it, and the tenderest bloom was on the skin. So that means I got to put maybe a little light little blush on the cheeks. The arms, this is the other thing. The arms were very long and muscular. The hands the same, as if its hold were of uncommon strength. Its legs and feet, more delicately formed, were like those upper members bare. So now it's got it. So the arms and the legs are bare. It wore a tunic. That's what it says, a tunic. So, okay, a tunic to me is something, I think, without a collar, and it's only going to come down to about here. And if you notice, I tried to make the feeties. Let's see if we can show the feeties a little bit better. The feeties a little bit bigger than I normally would, because I'm trying to show that the feet and the hands, which I'm also going to make the front paws or the hands a little bit bigger than for the size of the mouse, just to try as stay as close to this crazy description as possible. So that's what I have to figure out. The arms and the feet were bare, so that means no sleeves and up to here. And I'm thinking it's just going to be a little dress, really, with these little nail flowers all around the base and maybe around the collar, and who knows, maybe around here, just to add some details there. So that's what we're up against. But the other thing was that since, hold on, where is everything? Since I have to put the light coming through, that's why I have to make a stand. And the stand has to have the space for the battery. This battery happens to be one of those round batteries. I think it's the CR2032. I think that's what it is. So that's why I'm starting with this. I'm thinking the measurements. I don't want this to have a big base. So this is going to stand just like that. And I'm also bought a little rug from Etsy, because my idea is this. I'm going to make the top of this have wooden boards. Like, I'm not going to use, I don't think I'm going to use the coffee stirrers. I think I just might make it out of polymer clay, or maybe I'll use the coffee stirrers. I'm not sure. I have both that I could use. And then I'm going to put a little area rug on top, because I just thought that would be cute to have a little area rug, maybe, a little crinkled on the corners or something like that. So the lights are coming and the area rug is coming. And the area rug I measured out, because you have to buy, they have a couple of different sizes on Etsy. If you look at miniature rugs, they usually sell them in a few sizes. So I got 2 because I couldn't figure out which color I liked. Hey, Ashley. Hi, sweetie. So I got 2 coming to me. You had a nice time at your bachelorette party, Ashley? That was so cute. You did it in Harry Potter theme. I love it. I love that. So we're going to try to cut these boards. It's 2 of them glued together. Like I said, this is off casting from some project I was doing with Megan. And this thing, and I'm just getting this cut just so I can have a better idea. And then I'll show you the circle cutter that I got from Amazon. But this is one of those things that takes about 7 or 8 times at least to get through. Sometimes it's better if I stand and do it. Am I still on camera? Yeah, then I can't see because I got the light in my way. Okay. Hello, come back here. I think we've gone over the cutting rules once before. Try never to cut. Come on. Try never to cut with your fingers anywhere on the downside of the blade. This paper, this thing, whew. And my blade is pretty sharp, but it goes really fast. It cuts out really fast on these. So now, with how many things I did, I only got through one level, basically, one sheet of this, one ply. This is how thick it is. Okay. Are you getting nervous, Ashley? It was a lot of fun. Shannon DeWitt. Oh, Shannon, she loves you. I mean, so does your mom, but I'm just, oh, she's so sweet. I'm feeling all of the emotions. Yeah. You know, I lived with Eddie before I married him. Before we got married, before we got married. And I was the one who wanted to get married. And Eddie was the one who was always like afraid of the big commitment. And I have to tell you, what was really funny about that whole situation was that, and I married a very small wedding. We went to a nice a Chinese restaurant in Manhattan. And I think we had like 11 people, and it was like free menu. You buy whatever you want to buy and eat whatever you want to eat. And that, so because we figured that would be more cost effective. And I really didn't want a big wedding at all. We got married by the Justice of the Peace, which was nice. 1, 2, 3. What was I going to say? So after we were married, he was okay with it. He was fine, But I was the one, surprisingly, that after living with someone, I was finding it a little bit different every once in a while to, because of like, if we didn't want to be together anymore, if we were just living together, that would be fine. He'd go, because it was my apartment. So he would go. And now the big thing about it is it got all legal and stuff, like now he's I'm gonna need this product. All right, now it was like, if now the families would get involved and the law would get involved, and I found that I didn't like that too much, and I was the one who wanted to get married to begin with, so that was really a really good time. I know I'm getting nervous. I was getting nervous. First time we eloped. That's nice, Martha. See, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, So I think maybe, because the wedding and you want everything to go okay, but the secret about the wedding that you should know is that everybody is there. Well, let me put it this way. When I go to a wedding, I'm going there to see the couple get married and whatever, by a minister or whoever is doing the wedding. And then I'm just there to have a good time. And I am not there to be a judgmental person. Oh, was the shrimp good? Was the shrimp not good? Who gives a flying jump? Whew, got myself there in a corner. I'm just there to have a good time. That's it. And enjoy myself and to see the couple, the newlyweds, and hopefully everyone else has a good time. So, I know you're going to be nervous maybe about the wedding day, that you want everything to be perfect. And sometimes the more you want something to be perfect, the less it is. And I don't know why that is. I really don't. This is why I hate this stuff. I mean, I love these boards. They're really good. But by the time you finish cutting them, like you're going to take off your finger. Okay, anything that I only went through. Second time at chapel, so Mom could do her thing. She did the flowers, cake in my hair, and she sewed sequins and pearls on my dress. Aw, that's lovely. I've only been married once, and that was by, like I said, by the Justice of the Peace. And I don't think I'll ever get married again because I would lose too much if the marriage didn't work out. I would lose too much money. So I'm not hopefully get married again. Need a little water from all that cutting. Okay, so, and I know this is probably, if you were looking at it and saying, oh, you know, I thought you were going to do stuff with the mice. This is all part of what I do to get a mouse together. And sometimes it's not really the glamorous stuff. You know, well, it's usually not the glamorous stuff. Trying to get through with this new contraption from Amazon that I'm just learning how to use. It's called the NT Circle Cutter. It's from Japan. It ripped some of this. So I'm seeing if I can take another piece of scrap. And let me see, is this at the same? I think this is at pretty much the same. Because it was really hard. Maybe not. No. It was really hard to get this, to do this. I have to tell you, it was not easy. I think I was like this with my circle, trying to use this measurement, because you can take this thing out and flip it and it goes wider out. This was not easy to use. Me get married again? Never. No. I don't think I want to get married again. Like I said, I would lose. It would be too much that I would lose. So this little screw here puts, and I'll take it up afterwards, but puts that circle thing on it. Let's see if I can get this one done a little bit neater. What, did it move already? See, it moved already. I'm really having a hard time with this thing. Okay. Wait. I gotta get, okay. See this part? Where is it going? Is it going in or out? It's coming out. You're supposed to put that in the center and it not move. And then, okay, maybe if I try to do it like this. I was having a hard time with it because it's new and I have to learn how to use the darn thing. So we'll see. Because the blade sticks down, so I'm not quite sure how this whole thing works. And it came out of the center again. Shoot. So I'm trying to get, okay. Shannon's here. Hi, Shannon. How are you? I'm having a hard time with my new circle cutter. I haven't learned how to use it yet. Is this doing anything? Okay. I'm just trying to get one spot that's a nice cut, so that can be the bottom piece so people don't see all the mess I made. But maybe this is the long chipboard to start using this tool on. I mean, you know, usually you might start off with a piece of paper, but no, we go for the chipboard that takes 1,000 turns. Okay, let's see what it's doing. Oh, okay, not bad. Not the neatest, but not bad. All right, let's see if we can get, let's see if we can get there back again. Probably going to cut through my mat. Maybe pull this up. I'm trying to pull the circle up, that circle pinpoint, so I can get the blade down further. Oh, it's getting hot. I'm good. I could put the tissue in my bra and look like Dolly when it first started and be flat at the end. Do you think people would notice? What do you? I can put tissue in my. Hey, Martha, you know what? I mean, not Martha, Barbara, you do whatever you want to do. We talking about the wedding? You're the mother of the bride. You can do whatever you so choose. Well, we got a neat circle, which is nice. A much neater circle than the other ones were, which I like better. Whew, that took a while. Okay, so I shouldn't have done two at one time. But at least now, if the battery, which I think is about this thick, I can just glue this anywhere on here and then just cut it like I just did before and suffer through. So, and then this side with this little thing, I'm going to leave up here. So let's do that while we're waiting, because then I can put this with some weights on it. Wood glue. Whoa. Okay. We don't want to have problems. Oh, the tissue. I see what you say. Yes, and crying. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were doing. And Ashley is doing the smack her head emoji. Oh, Ashley, just, you know what? Just have a drink and not care. Everybody's going to have a good time. Nobody's going to know what was going on. Your mom's going to look fine. I know, Barbara, you can't have alcohol, but it would sure be nice if you could have one drink. Nothing like applying a little too much glue, you know. And the funny part about this is I am a crafter. I know how much glue to apply. But you're on live, so you want to just make sure that you make it harder for yourself. Okay. All righty, put that in the water. Well, you see, Barbara, if you're going to be crying, you're not going to be able to wear any makeup. Put a little mascara on, you're going to look like a raccoon. We don't want you to look like a raccoon. So maybe you should not put makeup on for the church service and then put makeup on so that when you're at the reception, you don't think you're going to cry anymore, hopefully not. But then you're going to have to take the pictures. So the photographer is just going to have to hold off so you can get your makeup on. You don't want to look like a raccoon while you're taking pictures. Okay, come on. See, this one on the one was a much nicer circle, but the other one, since I had such a hard. Oh, there's Megan. Okay, hi, Meg. Meg said she did not on the wall when she was here. And Martha said, Barbara, get 2 tissue boxes and have square boobies. I love it. Hi, Megs. Okay, so Megan's here. She's watching. Hi, honey bunny. Okay. And so let's put some weights on this and let's put it away from the table or over there. Let's go. So this is my new, very dangerous, because this is a blade cutter. So I have to figure out, like, if I'm not using it, what I'm going to have to do. Oh, let me show you so you see. It would, oh, what the heck? This is a little screw, and this thing that measures where the blade comes out, and then you can put the blade in this way, and you can go even to farther, and that way, hold on, June has to figure this out, and then screw this thing in here, and you have a nice big wide circle. That's a radius, not the diameter. So this thing can make circles from about like an inch and an eighth in diameter to all the way to like 6 inches. Oh no, it's got to be more than that. Let's see. It goes, well, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8. So that would be 6, 7, and 3/8. So 7 and 3/8 circle, I think it goes to. So it's pretty nice. The only problem is this is what we're gonna do. Because I'm not making circles right now. I don't know if you can see chat, Megan, but Barbara said hi. As I'm yelling through the. Oh wait, no, I can't use that. Let's get a tool. You can. This is the wrong one, and of course it won't work. Oh shit! I'm assuming that means that she saw it and says hi back. Okay, you take this out. You let this come out. Okay, and then there's a little thingy. How does this work again? Oh, where is it? Well, okay. Where did that come from? I don't even know where this came from. As you can tell, where did this come from? Are they in here somewhere? Because this is where the extra blades were stored. Well, I could have stored both of the blades there, but I don't. Oh, wait, no. It doesn't go like this. I'm telling you, who the heck knows? So I don't want this blade out too. Does it go in like that? Okay, well now I got both the blades out. So, oh, I see. Oh, do not. Okay, it goes in there. There you go. And then, so your blades, and then you just do this, and this comes up so it's not poking anybody. So it's safe. And then you just put this back, however which way you want it. Now, why isn't this going back? There you go. There you go. Okay, I didn't unscrew it. So now it's safe. Okay, good. All right. Move that out of my way. Okay. And let's put the blocks on this thing and move it over there. So I don't have to have it in my way. There we go. Oh, hello. Someone is messaging me on Facebook chats. Why are we getting messaged on Facebook chats? Okay. All right. Okay. Now that people are here, I wanted to discuss something really off the cuff. So there's most of my regulars are here. And just really quick, I'm not, because I was talking to, I was chatting with Martha about this. I'm not on, I think I mentioned it last week, but just to go over it one more time. I've pulled out of all of Facebook chat groups. And the reason why I'm not mentioning any names is because when someone gets hacked and they're in a group, that person who has hacked them can get into the group also. And I don't particularly care for that. So I've pulled out of all Facebook chats. And from now on, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be posting it on my YouTube page, my Facebook page, and letting everybody know when I'm going live. And if you are subscribed to me, you should receive a notification that I am live. So from now on, that's how I'm going to be doing it. I'm just going to putting it on my Facebook page. And the other thing is that, in all honesty, in some of the chats that I was in, only a couple of people, from the chats, and they're usually pretty active on Facebook anyway. They're here normally. So, and a lot of people there was one very large group that we were involved in, and not that many people. I don't know if they come in and they don't say anything, which means that I don't know that they're here, but a lot of people didn't come in. So instead of wasting my time, because I was telling Barbara today, when I get the StreamYard link, the first thing I have to do is I have to email that to my sister. So I get that. Then I got to go back to StreamYard and then go on from StreamYard to YouTube to get the YouTube link. And then I try to And this time on the YouTube link, I wrote a message and then gave the link on one person, and then I try to share it with everybody on all the, whoever I'm sharing it to. And what happened was just the link went through, and then what I wrote didn't. So I had to go back and copy that. It was just a pain in the neck. And then now this is all done on my PC, and then what I do after that, my next step is that I go in on my cell phone and I have to get the link from one of the Facebook chats so I can text it to a couple of my friends. So it honestly, that takes about 20 minutes to get that all done. And I just figured YouTube has subscription. You subscribe and you're supposed to be notified. I don't know if it works. And you should get binged. And anyway that I'm usually on Wednesdays, if I'm on at all, at 7. So just letting you know, I'm just going to be posting it on my Facebook page. I went in today before 3 o'clock. I think it was between 12 and 3, and let everybody find the link to YouTube. So whenever you go in, you would know about it. I'm not trying to be a pain in the neck, but also, I wanted to make my life a little bit easier. So that was my little public announcement there. And hopefully, who's ever there heard it. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing the hands. If I finish the hands, I'm going to start with her. I'll start with trying to figure out. Thank you, Joanne. Good, and you too, Barbara. I wanted to show something else before I go in. It's a lot of gray here. What I've been doing with any of the leftover little pieces of wool, what I needle felt, there's some gray from Scrooge and there's some brown from the Cratchits and stuff, but I didn't have a lot of white from or off-white core, it's called, from Jacob Marley, but and the pink is from the ears. So whenever I have a little left over, what I've been doing is making little balls. And I'm going to make a snowman out of all of these. So whoever purchased this is going to get a little snowman of leftover wool from the whole project. Yeah, okay. Usually a couple of minutes late. Yeah, I'm subscribed to one person on YouTube where I have the notifications on. And and it's a pain because for some reason on my cell phone now, it doesn't ding for that. And it does do it a couple of minutes too late, but, oh, look at you, Joanne, that's great. That's nice, okay. So I'm just letting everybody know that that's what I'm going to be doing because it's more, it's, I'm going to see if I can fix my cell phone to give me the notifications because it's a heck of a lot easier for me because it's a lot of time that I got to sit and make sure that I do it in order too, because Cora goes first, and and then I gotta go. It's just a pain. It really is a pain. So, all right, the dress I'm gonna work on. If I have enough time, I'll work on it because I'm not really sure. The tunic. Let's get the proper wording for this. The tunic will. Let's see. I need tools. And I got to really figure out how I don't have it in my head yet. That's the problem. This is the one that I don't have the clothing in my mind so much because it's so ambivalent to me. I know what I'm going to use for the Ghost of Christmas Present, and the Ghost of Christmas Future is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of draping, but of black fabric. This is just liquid polymer clay. You've seen me make hands before. You're probably sick of me watching me make feeties. The other thing is with the fabric, with making because I don't want it to be helter-skelter. I want to make like a little pattern with the flowers that I'm putting on here. And I haven't figured that out. So I have to sit here and put it all out on the board and take a picture of it and hopefully be able to transpose that on the fabric. Does that make really sense? Hey, Sandra, how are you? Welcome. I'm subscribed to you on YouTube. Okay, and then that's really nice. I wish I did. I wish I did too, because there's one person I'd really like that comes on. And this isn't straight, and that bothers me when it's not straight. Okay, hit the bell and ask. Yeah, I do. I did that too. So now the fingers have to be large. The hand has to be large, and I'm going to try to make it large and bony. Yeah, I'm going to try on mine too, because it really doesn't give me it used to give me notifications on my phone, and I don't know if I took off YouTube notifications on my phone. So I'm going to have to figure that all out. Okay, large and bony. Right now, we just want them to be the same size, sort of. This is, my fingers must be really dirty, because I'm just putting alcohol on my hand, because my fingers are doing very dirty. And I should know better than to do that. 7:46. Woo! Well, it was time for Cora to come in. Where were you? Sandra, were you not at home? Okay. A tunic is a loose piece that covers the top part of your body. It's usually knee length long, belted and worn as an under or on. Okay. I like that. My night is terrible, especially with sales. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Joanne. That's important on some sales. Thank you, Martha. This piece that covers the top part of your body. It's usually knee length or longer, which this is going to be. And I was thinking of making it like a rounded hem on the bottom, almost like a nightshirt. For some reason, I had that image in my head. What do you people think about like having like an? I'm not sure I'm going to do it, because at one point it said it was a dress, so that gets really confusing too. It's dress, so. Oh, okay. So had to take care of my mom. Is she okay, Sandra? I hope she's okay. Surgery after a bladder stone and a kidney stone. Gosh, that's yucky. And is she far from you? Okay, those are two. Those look like pretty much the same. Wow, it's so hot in here, I'm dripping. I just dripped on my board, on my thing, my mat. Yeah, I hope so. Everything is okay. Thankfully, she's about 3 hours. Oh, okay, that's pretty far. So it's not like it's, in the neighborhood. You can't go home at night, in other words, is what I'm saying. Once you get there, you sort of have to stay there. I mean, even if she was close, I know you said you just got home, glad to be home. Even if she was close, she still might stay over a house and still might be happy to be there, but you really didn't have that option. So you don't think I didn't read? I did. Off of my finger. Not yet. There's still that are still in her kidneys. Wow. Can't they do that? that thing where, isn't that something where they break them up? I don't know what they shoot them with to break them up. I'm sorry, I'm very ignorant about kidneys. All I know is that you can get a kidney infection, and when when I feel like I'm getting some kind of an infection in there, I just drink a lot of cranberry juice. That's about all I know. That you have gotten the entire knowledge, medical knowledge of what. Oh, bless her heart. She got to bless her heart. Barbara, you know how I feel about it. I'm jealous about the blessings of the hearts. You know I get jealous, Barbara. Why am I keep calling you Martha? Jesus. Jeezy Weezy. Barbara, I get jealous. Don't be blessing other people's hearts. You know how I am. The thing, okay, the thing slowly, everything down is, oh, gosh, she has no health insurance? Whew. Okay, that stinks. Almost said a bad word there. Okay. Well, I wanted to mention, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. You know I'm like a little kid with the blessings of the hearts. Oh, you're trying to help. Having no insurance should not interfere. This is horrible. Yeah, it is. I am trying to help her get coverage. I hope you succeed. Because that really stinks. Trying to say stinks instead of another S word for the record. Also, is she not on Medicare? I don't know how old she is, but okay. I'm trying to make the knuckles very prominent here. Okay. All right, so this is going to be my big finger, my middle finger. Let's just do this. I'm making the hands pretty large. And this is going to be my other finger. No, wait, can I do it like this? Or should that, yeah, okay, that looks okay. Or should it be the pinky? Oh, that's okay. Let's see now. Let's see if we can do, let's see if we can get nightmare negligence at the first hospital. Oh boy. What was this? This was a little one. Okay. Oh, and this one's going to hold the holly. Oh gosh, that's going to be more of a pain in the neck to get her fingers around the holly. Okay. And the one thing about doing it after you've needle felted it is you get a lot of the fibers sticking all over you and in the clay. Am I on the screen? Have to make sure my sister doesn't come on, sneak in when I don't see her, but she always does. Oh, it's 7:53. I have time. You know, Ashley, I wanted to, wait, a human life should not be yes, you're very right. That is so true. She doesn't have, that's what I'm helping her with. Excellent. No, a human life should not be because they can't get. Okay. I wanted to talk about something else. And it sort of, it reminded me, well, not reminded me, but it, oh, I don't know how to say it. I'm really glad that Ashley had a theme. Okay. Well, I'm glad she's in a place now where they're medically taking care of her better, or was in a place. Um, I love that she had a theme because what's been happening over here, in all honesty, is on Sunday, Meg and I heard the passing of one of the actors that portrayed a character in The Lord of the Rings. Now, I don't know if you people are Lord of the Rings fans, and that's okay if you're not, but um, that's a little too thin. Uh, uh, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. The three movies, I read the book just recently. Megan was able to get us tickets to watch the second movie. It is a trilogy at Radio City Music Hall with an opera, with a live orchestra, is what I should say, not an opera. And it was going into the city and being at Radio City Music Hall. Most people go there for the Christmas spectacular, but it was absolutely wonderful. The movie played. The only thing that I didn't like about it was I thought the orchestra would be a lot louder because when I had a really good sound system downstairs, um, I had to get rid of it because the speakers were too big and it really could blast somebody right out of the world here. I mean, they were really good speakers. Um, we used to play the music and you would feel it. You would feel the music in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It was done by Howard Shore, and you would absolutely feel that music in well, with the loudness and everything. But I enjoyed that uh, that concert movie. The movie was on in the background on a stage on a big screen, and because they were afraid people wouldn't be able to hear the dialogue, they had it all written down on the bottom of the screen too. Um, well, King Theoden, Bernard Hill, passed on Sunday, and it was sort of very sad for us because another person I watch on YouTube has said this, and it makes a lot of sense. Even though we don't know these people have been in our house and in our minds. And although we don't know them personally, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've watched the three movies. I've watched the extended version with all of the extras, which is hours and hours of worth of extra material, how they did this, how they did that. I am a very big fan, and his passing made me very sad, to say the least, because we already lost Christopher Lee, who played Saruman, but he was and uh, Theoden Bernard Hill was 79. So it's not like he was a young man or a young person passing, which is always sad. But you sort of think, especially since his part in the movie, if you've watched them, he was the king of Rohan, was very powerful. And the reason why I was mentioning the music before was the theme of Rohan and the Ride of the Rohirrim. That song, that theme gets to me. Now, I've watched these shows, like I've said, exceedingly a lot of times, and I miss watching them. But the last movie sort of makes me sad because not only because of the ending, but because the whole thing is over. And when you watch all of I know I'm saying this half-assed, but when you watch all of the three extended versions and you see all of the work and all of the people that were so committed to it in New Zealand, and a group of people working together, and in all groups you're going to have problems, I'm sure. But that would be something that I would really love to have done because I love group work and where everybody is to one goal, and being with artistic people, so I don't like to watch the last movie. And besides, the last movie is my least favorite. I like the Fellowship first, and then the Two Towers, and then the Return of the King. And I think the reason why, and I've heard Viggo Mortensen, who played Aragorn, say it was the Fellowship of the Ring was when there was the most human real, going back and forth with people. The only thing that I don't like about the three films is that I think Peter Jackson, who directed it, went a little too overboard with all of the orcs. I mean, it was just a little too much with their faces, especially the guy that was in the last one. It's just they said he did it to look like Harry or Henry Weinstein or something. And he sort of made the orc, and I didn't like the creature feature, but I think that is something that Peter liked. So I mean, he was in charge of the movie. I sort of like the more human interaction. It's 8. Thank you. So Theoden passed away, and it was sort of, even though he was 79, you sort of still think of him. And he had a wonderful part in The Two Towers, which is a movie that he was the first introduced in The Two Towers, which I went to see at Radio City Music Hall. So it was a very sad time for us, still is. Yes, the amount of talent, and I mean, different movies, different people like different things. Some people are and I think one of the reasons, okay, some people are into other things. And I think fantasy movies, even that are based in some kind of reality, to me, are much more appealing, because dwarves and elves and hobbit people, little hobbits, Cora's not here, I keep looking, they're sort of almost real. And that's why I got a little annoyed maybe with the orcs, because I think he went too far and they weren't believable. Well, they were believable, but they were just too much, and I don't know. Oh, here's my sister. Hold on. Hold on, my sister. Are you ready? I'm adding you to the stage. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing?
How are you, my sister?
Oh, living the dream.
Which means not really. Okay.
I'm hanging in, my sister. Yeah.
Are you back better?
Hi, Joanne. Hi, Martha. I'm sitting here with, hi, Barb. I bought a, okay. So I was talking to one of the girls, my eyelash girl, and she said to me that, because she stands up all the time and stuff. And I was wondering, I know she's got a bad back. So anyway, she told me about this belt. So I bought it on Amazon, and I have it on right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's vibrating. It's a belt that goes around your waist, and basically it has a feature for vibration and a feature for heat. So yesterday I had it on, and the heat was so intense I almost burnt my back. I didn't even realize. And then when I took it off, it's like my back was like itchy for a while, because I thought it was I burned myself. So anyway, net, I've been using it on and off. Hi, Sandra. I've been using it on and off today.
Good. Is it helping?
Seems to be helping. I'm not using the heat because I'm afraid of burning myself again, but I am using the vibration. So not all day, but on and off, So I have it on right now. So if you can hear it, I'll turn it off. But
no, can't hear a thing. But what I wanted to say is, could you adjust the heat, or it's not adjustable?
Yes, no, there is an adjustment. I guess there is one that's not as intense and whatever. So I think I can put on a little bit of heat, and then I can turn it off too. So yeah, I didn't even realize. And then, when you get to a point where, oh my God, I'm burning myself, like I feel burny. I don't know. Anyway, I'm taking my happy shot right now. So
What do you mean your happy shot?
I need to be happy. So I'm taking my happy shot.
What the heck is a happy shot?
Oh, it's a formula with blood orange guava in it and ashwagandha. and saffron and you know, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
I wish I
I
could.
thought you, wait a minute, Cora. I thought you were
No,
trying to
I'm reverting to happy shots instead of liquor shots.
Okay, well, I thought you were talking about some kind of painkiller happy shot, and I would
Oh,
have been like, my sister,
now
listen, I am your blood.
I
Same.
I can't do opioids. I can't do anything, June, because everything has got a problem, and I'm really nervous because next week is my implants, and that's why I think partially my back went out because of all this drama and stress over my teeth, and I'm kind of nervous to go next Wednesday, but I already pushed it back once, so I can't push it back again. So
I don't think you should really be worried about the implant core.
well, that's why I wanted to talk to you again offline so that we don't have to go over it with everybody. But I wanted to go over it again with you because just the thought of him screwing it into the bone is making me a little bit on edge.
Well, I don't know if they screw it into the bone or they just sort of place it into the bone. Maybe they screw it. I forgot if they screw it or not, but I know that the thing they put, once they put the implant in, it's sort of like a socket without a screw in it. And that's where they screw the tooth in there, the post and the tooth. I think they just sort of, I'm not sure they screw the implant in your gum.
I don't know. All I know is that they have to cut the gum, which I'm not looking forward to. You didn't go, you just got local for that, right, June? You didn't, or did you get laughing gas?
I got local and gas. Love the gas. Love the gas.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to get a local, and if I need to get a gas, I'm going to ask them. I'm actually
get the gas.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to ask them. I'm going to call them tomorrow and ask them what the procedure is and say to them, you know, I may have to have the gas. Now, can you drive if you have the gas?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Make sure you bring something to drink and maybe a little something to eat to ground you afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, I've driven after having an implant put in my mouth.
Okay. All right. So what are we working on today? This is your show.
Can I just make it me?
Yeah, please. Please. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm working on the Ghost of Christmas Present Past.
Past, okay.
And we read the description, and the hands and the feet have to be bigger than they should be because they said that's in the description. So I'm trying to make the hands. This is the little one.
Anthony said ask for Xanax too. You're absolutely right. They tell me I can't take Excedrin or whatever for a week before. Oh my God, he's so cute, Junie.
Yeah, she is cute. Wait till I show you everything. Hold on, I'm getting my chat back up. Where the heck did my chat go?
So cute.
There we go.
She's got a cute face. You know, every single one of these mice have different faces.
Yes, probably because I can't needle felt the same face. But no, I did Marley and Scrooge differently.
They have different personalities. So, you know, they all look different. They all have different personalities. It's amazing, you know?
Thank you, my sister. I hope so, because that's what we're trying.
Oh my God, she's so cute.
And then this is we went through the whole thing of what she's holding.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it go now? I didn't move it, did I? Where'd I put? Oh.
But why are you calling her a she?
What?
Wasn't that a he? I thought it was a he. You said you think it was a she?
No, I'm thinking it's a she. This one, they didn't mention. Okay, the book did not mention, but it is wearing a tunic, okay, which Martha looked up. It's a loose fitting, and it's got no sleeves and not leggy, and it doesn't cover the legs because they said the legs and arms were very muscular. So I have to make a tunic for this thing. I'm thinking of using this very pretty shimmery white fabric for it. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, it's very
pretty. Here's the candle snuffer.
Nice.
I made and this is the hand that's going to be holding it. And in the other hand, it's holding holly.
Yes. I remember that for sure.
Okay.
Yes. Adorable.
And then this wire here is because I'm going to try to run lights through the tube that I attached to the what do you call it? The metal thing, the armature, and it's going to come out here. And the
A
reason
light.
why this pink wire is in here is because Eddie, it's not. It was good to marry an electrician because when they had to pull wire through tubes, what they
Yeah.
would do is they would put a wire through. When they had the tubes, they would put a wire through, a flexible wire, and then
Yeah.
they would attach one end of the flexible wire to the electrical wire, tape it, like bend it, tape it, and then pull it through that way. So I'm using a miniature version of what I learned with Eddie when he was, here as the electrician. So
Very good, my sister. See?
that's what we're going to try to do.
All righty. Well, I'm happy about that.
Oh, okay, Martha, this is where I got the miniature holly. I'll show you in a second. And if you get any Xanax and you don't use them, you know who loves Xanax.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether or not I could take that before because they told me not to take anything like Excedrin or this or that because I guess bleeding for
Yeah,
the
but that's because of acid. I don't think Xanax has bleeding.
Oh, okay. So Xanax, like a lorazepam, is different, right?
I don't think they have the same problems, Cora.
I'm just
I don't
thinking.
think they do the same thing. Martha, this is what I was trying to remember. I have a Sizzix.
Oh, nice.
And this is the one that I used. All these little die cuts. Because I couldn't remember that before when I was saying it. So I have a Sizzix machine. And this is the Thinlits. And it is number 661597. Let me write that in chat. 661.
Now, what is that, Junie? Does it come inside the packet?
661597. Hold on, my sister.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. What this is, Cora, because I know you probably, yeah. Is
nice.
Okay, you have a machine, and you put. Hold on. Well, I can't bring it up because I got to move everything, but I'll show you the machine in a little bit. You put a piece of paper on top of this, and you put it through a machine, and it almost looks like, those old ringers for a washing machine, like when you did the wash a long time ago, and you're trying to. Well, that's what it sort of is, only in small version. And what this does is when this and the two plates go through the machine, this thing cuts it into the shape. Into one of these shapes.
God, that's so fabulous, June.
Yes, like I said, I have been planning on, and I love holly. Love holly.
I know. So that's really great because now you can make all kinds of holly things.
Yes, because I'm going to need a lot of holly for the crown of the king of Christmas. Yep. I mean, the ghost. Not the ghost. The ghost of Christmas present.
Yep.
Has a holly crown. So I'm going to be doing that.
Very jolly guy. Yep.
I thought it was like a fake plant. No, it's that. And what I did was once I cut it out of paper, Martha, I glued a cloth wire. I don't know how else to describe it, to the back of the paper stem. And then I painted it brown. And I still have to touch up. And then I painted the leaves green. And what I'm going to do for the holly berries is I have some of this Cos clay that I mixed with too much pink when I was doing it once for the hands and feet of the mice. So I still have it, and it's a little too dark pink. So I make tiny, tiny little balls. I bake them. I leave them on the baking, whatever I'm baking it on, and then I use red alcohol ink to go over it. So it sort of makes them look translucent, which I will. Oh, you already bought that dye set? Excellent. So that's what I use. Let's see. Yeah, here's the red berries. You can see them, and they're sort of translucent in the light. But I made those little red berries. If you can see them.
So cute. So cute. Oh. I love her lashes, June.
Yeah, those are fake eyelashes.
I know, they're so cute. I love them.
So
her snout looks a little longer than this guy's snout, or this gal's snout.
Snout? Who looks longer?
The one you just had up.
Oh, Miss Scratchy? Yeah, but this one's smaller.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I have them all different sizes. So
Okay. You
you
can't
read
tell.
that. Okay. So if
Yeah.
you have that die set, that's the one that I'm using, Martha, for all of the holly.
Wow. All you people know how to do all these wonderful things. My goodness.
Okay. So we were talking about before you came on, my sister.
About.
Oh, well, let me just finish this. Cora, I don't know about if you can take Xanax or not. I would do it but I would definitely be gassed. There is, as far, like we were just talking, Sandra's mom is having a problem because she has kidney stones and stuff. But the problem is she doesn't have medical insurance right now. And that's why
Wow.
it's taking so long.
Uh,
And this is my belief, and I've always believed this, and you know that.
yeah.
We're not supposed to be in pain. I'm done with pain.
I
I'm
know.
done with pain, and I'm really done with the anxiety, although there's not much that I can do with it. And if you can take a Xanax, and if you can take gas, then go ahead and do it. I've told you before, I love gas because I think really, I've told you that I think all sorts of crazy things on gas. I love gas.
I had the gas before they actually put me under last time to calm me down.
Yes.
It was pretty good, my sister. I mean, I wasn't on it long enough to know. I was like, I really just went out right after that. So I don't even know like what put me out. Was it the gas? Was it the Novocaine? The anesthesia? Was it the combination? I don't know what. But anyway, my reason all these years for not doing the gas was thinking that it was going to be a gas mask. And you know me, I'm claustrophobic. But it's just this little thing that goes in your nose, which is perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I may opt to do that just to take the edge off and stuff. I'm going to call them, like I said, I'm going to call them tomorrow, see what the process is, tell them what I'm thinking, and then we'll just take it from there. At least I like this dentist. The one that did the other couple of surgeries, I did not like him at all. I didn't like his attitude. He was a nasty ass. He reminded me of Dr. Martin. I just didn't like his attitude at all. So that, I think, was part of the stress that created this back issue that I have. I am sure of it now because, June, you're laying on that chair and, even though they need to push you all the way back like that, it's not that comfortable to be flat. I can't be flat. I have to always have my legs, like my knees bent because it's not comfortable for me to be flat on my back for my lower back. So I think because I had to be in that position, I was trying to adjust and get comfortable, but I really wasn't. And I think that plus the fact that I hated this guy and it was so stressful and painful, I think it contributed to this back issue that I just got over, that I'm hopefully getting over.
Okay. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And as far as the stress and the spasms in the back,
Yeah.
but there's one thing I did want to tell you about the gas before we forgot in multiple conversations.
Yeah.
Um,
Martha's had the gas too, had no.
If you feel like you're getting too high, don't breathe through your nose. Breathe through your mouth. And it'll bring you down.
Can you breathe through your mouth when they're in your mouth doing all this shit?
Yes.
Okay. Because see, the thing I had a really problem with the other surgeries, June, is that they put in to do their root canal, they put in like this little clamp around that tooth, but attached to that clamp is kind of this like latex.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like that.
Oh my God. Yeah, it freaked me out.
I can't think of another way of saying this, so excuse me, but it's like a little mini diaphragm.
Yes, and it freaked me out because it's like I felt like I couldn't breathe because it's like all over your face. Like you like all of a sudden you don't exist. It's just that tooth. Do you know what I mean? And I know that's what they need in order to do the surgery or whatever, but I wasn't prepared for that, and I had totally forgotten about that as being part of a root canal. So
yes, that's what they have to do. Yes,
they have to do that with the implant too.
No. I haven't had it, and I've had quite. We always refer to us, and it's SISTA. We always did that.
Yeah, we always did that, Joanne. Were you answering Joanne?
Yeah.
Yeah. We always did that, my sister. Yeah. It had nothing to do with the YouTube thing. But it's Sista, Sista. It's not sister. It's Sista. Yeah.
Yeah. It's our New York accent.
And New York that's right.
Yes, yes. And William will know you've been talking to me.
Yes. I mean, when he gets home, he called me a little while ago and said he's going to be late tonight. I guess his boss just pulled a all hands on deck meeting or something. So I don't know what they're getting ready to do. But anyway, so I said, no problem. I'm going to go on with June. And, when I get off, I'm going to heat up some chicken and have some broccoli. And if he wants to have chicken when he gets home, he can have it or whatever else, but that's the story. So June, that very cute face on this ghost here.
I like it. Yes.
I really like it. It's like, how when we were watching Mr. Magoo and we watched the three ghosts, I always smile when that ghost comes on because that ghost is just sweet and cheery and has a cute voice. And I just like that ghost. And I like the other ghost too. But I just really like this ghost. And so, so it's kind of got the same vibe. You know what I mean?
Yes. I know it's not an ethnic thing, and it's okay if you said it anyway. It is a New York thing. It's New York accent thing, Joanne.
It is. It's a New York thing. But yeah. So anyway, so that's the story. So
okay, so we did. I like that you like. I wanted to make this one cute, and also the ghost. Like just a cute little face because the description is pretty hard.
Really?
The mantras, yes. My sister, you don't know about you, Sandra. You don't know Cora. Well, she's got to give us our positive thing for the day. Oh, I didn't know that, Joanne. Black women refer to it. Oh, wait, let me finish one because I squirrel and I'm tired of it. Something that might help. My sister has mantras all over the place. That she used to give us.
That's good. I will do. I have a TM mantra, so I think that's what I'm going to do when I'm there. They also told me that I could use headphones, but I don't like to use, think that I can't hear or can't whatever. So I kind of like to be present, but because
they don't say a lot, Cora. Put the headphones on. They don't say. He says, "Can I have this?" Or she says, "Can I have this? Can I have that?" They don't say a lot.
I know, but I want to hear what's going on. In my mouth.
And I didn't know. Now going to Joanne, I didn't know that Black women refer to each other as their sisters. I really didn't know that, Joanne.
Well, I know that Black people refer to brothers to friends as brothers.
I don't know. So
I didn't know
we just do it because we make fun of our New York accent. Because Cora doesn't have a New York accent until she talks to me.
Exactly. So William knows when I'm on, but everybody out here thinks I have an accent anyway, but I don't have the accent like I used to have when I lived in New York. I must tell you. And every time I talk to
you, they said to me, didn't you remember? And it got so annoying. They would say, "Oh, you have a New York accent." I'm like, "Yeah, because I live there."
Yeah, exactly.
Every single one. That's all they said to me when they met me. It was, "Oh, you're having a." I was like, "Yeah, I got a New York accent. So what? Can you understand me?
I know. It's like, what's the big deal? I know.
Leave it alone.
Joanne, it is a small world after all. It really is. But it's funny, Joanne, that you say that because now I remember that William, my husband, refers to his mother as Sister Cook. So his last name is Cook. And he always refers to his mom as, like, instead of mom, it's Sister Cook.
Really?
Yeah.
He never referred to his mom as Sister Cook.
Well, I mean, when she's around, like he says Sister Cook, like when he's talking to her.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like he won't say Ma, say Sister Cook, like what he
okay. I didn't remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Because all he used to say to me is my mom is tripping.
That's true though.
My mom is tripping.
Yeah, well, she's probably going to trip this weekend because we're going to go out for Mother's Day.
Oh.
What are you doing for Mother's Day, my sister?
You want, well, Megan and I are going to be going out on Saturday. We're going to go over to Cold Spring Harbor, hopefully, if it's not raining and pouring, and have a nice day walking around. And then on Sunday, I don't like going out for Mother's Day. You know I'm not big on these whole things. So this is what I figured out. I'm going to make a salad. They're going to buy a pizza. We're going to drink. Okay, I got to explain this, and I will. We're going to drink scotch, and
Okay. Well, shit.
and we're going to play cards.
Cards.
We're going to play 500. I love playing 500 with the kids. It's hysterical. Playing 500 with the kids is so much fun.
All
so
right.
we're going to do that.
Unless DC changes the rules all the time. Does he change the rules?
No, he didn't. Well, I try to change the rules, and we each decided that we're all allowed to change the one rule for the whole game, and that's it. And my rule that I want to change is if you only have one card, you're not allowed to pick up because you need two cards to pick up. And I said, if I only have one card, I want to be able to pick up. If I have because usually you have to have two cards to pick up the whole, whatever you need to. And so, yeah, we have a fight every time. It's the usual stuff. We have a fight.
All right. That's good. Now, wait a minute. What's going on here? I see that. Okay. So Martha was saying earrings done for a new blouse.
Nice.
Earrings done for a new blouse. Now to figure out a bracelet to go with that. And then Sandra said, I've had people ask me if I'm from the South because every now and then I have the accent and I like biscuits and gravy. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not working. Like I said, I don't trying to, I say things that I sound like I'm from New York, not even when I'm trying. Oh, okay. So getting back to the scotch.
Oh, yeah, scotch. Go ahead.
Explain this.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't hear the part that you just before you got on. Okay. One of the actors in The Lord of the Rings passed away.
Oh, you're kidding. Which one?
Did you watch the second movie? Did you watch The Two Towers?
June, I watched every one of them, but don't ask me any questions. Go ahead.
Because at what part did you fall asleep?
Well, it happens. And so which one? Which person?
Theoden. King Theoden. The Rohan.
Who?
The riders on the horses. The king.
Oh, I like him.
Not Aragorn. Thank goodness, because
not Aragorn, but the one with the white, the white hair, right? That was part of. Okay.
No, he didn't. He had sort of blondish hair, a little beard and a mustache. Helm's Deep, the big bottle of Helm's Deep. He was the king.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I'm not sure. What's his name?
Bernard Hill.
Okay, I'll look him up.
So he passed.
Oh.
And we decided we needed to have a toast.
What did he die of? Do you know?
Well, he was 79. They never said what he died of. So we decided we needed to have a toast.
Yeah.
But because Rohan is sort of like.
Yep, I have him.
You're right? Okay, you saw who he was?
Yeah, Theoden, King of Rohan in the Lord of the Rings film trilogy. Yep.
Okay, so we feel that and even the music, which I absolutely love the theme of Rohan. I just love that. If you want to hear music, look up Rohan theme and listen to it for like a minute or so, because the beginning starts, but then there's a part where some other kind of instrument comes in. It's just, I absolutely love it, but you can't do it when you're on YouTube because you get a strike.
Yep. Okay.
We felt it's based on Celtic, like a Celtic Nordic. So we were trying to find a Celtic drink, and we have Drambuie because we always have Drambuie. And that's true. He was under the spell of Saruman at the beginning before Gandalf. Well, all right, we won't go into the whole movie in case those people who don't know it. Okay. So we were trying to find a Celtic drink. We had Drambuie, and Megan was looking it up, and she found what rusty nail, and a rusty nail has scotch and I don't have scotch. I have vodka and all sorts. So we have scotch, but I have Drambuie. So we were going to toast him to honor his passing. So we had to get a bottle of scotch.
Okay.
So on Monday night, after Megan finished some things that she wanted to do, she finally got everything done that she wanted to do. I don't want to bring that up in case she doesn't want everybody to know about it. So, but you know what it is. She finally accomplished all of that. And so between that and saying goodbye to Theoden, we decided we were going to have some rusty nails.
Okay.
And we had maybe 2 rusty nails. And at that point, I don't know if we knew who we were because I am a lightweight when it comes to alcohol.
Yeah, I can't drink it all. Damn it.
But it was very pleasant saying goodbye.
Very good.
I mean, not.
You know what else is a really good drink right now that I've never thought of before, but William got one the other day at North Italia and this restaurant that we go to sometimes, and this bartender that does them really, it's delicious, absolutely delicious, and it's called Old Fashioned.
Yes.
And yes, and it was done with, a lot of people use different brandies or whatever it is or whatever, but anyway, he used this brandy that I never heard of before. It's called Uncle Nearest, and it's really Kentucky brandy, and it is so delicious. They put in, these couple of cherries and orange, and I'm like, God, I could probably sip this, boy. Hey, Teresa.
Yeah, that has Cointreau or an orange liqueur in it.
Oh, no, I don't think so. He was telling us all it has is bitter. It's got bitters. It's got the liquor, a simple sugar.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hey, okay. Teresa, how are you, sweetie? And Barbara, good night. I know you've had a really hard time with all of the rain. Good night, sweetie. You have a good night.
Bye, Barb.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow, Barbara. Good night. All right, sorry. Hi, Teresa. So what is it? I think it's got, you sure it doesn't have like an orange liqueur in it or what?
No, he said, well, the way he made it, Junie, and it was really, really yummy. I'm looking it up online now too. But he told me it was this, because I asked him, because I'm thinking, this is kind of nice. Maybe I could sip this slowly and drink water and maybe it would be something. I don't know. But he said he used this Uncle Dearest whiskey or whatever it's called, or bourbon or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. Uncle Dearest. And then it had old-fashioned recipe. Hold on. He said simple sugar. He said bitters.
Okay.
Hold on. Simple sugar, bitters. Oh my God. I'm trying to. It's asking me if I'm 21 or over. Are you kidding me? I'm on the internet. Like, really? Stop. Like, dismiss. Oh my God. It's asking me for my date of birth.
Really?
Are you? Yes. I'm just asking for.
Are you just trying to find out what's made in an old fashioned?
Yes. Old fashioned recipe. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm going down the rabbit hole directory now. Hold on.
All right. Here we go.
Oh my God. You're asking me for my date of birth too. Jesus. Are you kidding me? I'm going to say 1970. What's the difference? They're not going to know. Enter. Jeez. Oh my God. Now they want.
Oh, jeez.
Now they want me to include subscribe. No, I'm not subscribing. I just want to know.
Okay. Bourbon, bitters, raw sugar, and cherry.
Okay. There you go. See?
Where the heck did you go for that?
I don't know. I went on my stupid, whatever my phone was taking me to. I just went old-fashioned ingredients.
Okay, it also says garnish with, this one doesn't have the cherries, but it says to use, this one asked me that, to use orange slices. I could have sworn
they had an orange slice in it and 2 cherries, the black cherries like thing. They were really delicious. Delicious, I'm telling you. So keep that idea. But Uncle Nearest, not everyone is the same, but that one really was delicious, June.
Okay, so say Uncle who?
Uncle Nearest, like dearest, but nearest. Nearest, I think. Yeah.
Okay, Uncle Nearest. All right.
Yeah, it's basically, he was telling us a story about it. Now, of course, I forgot the story. You know me, I listen and it goes in one ear and out too. So it's it's a premium whiskey. It's the most awarded American whiskey.
Okay, I'll look it up if we can even get it.
Small batch whiskey. It's pretty expensive. It's $52 for this one bottle.
Okay, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest. Yeah, it was really very good, my sister. I was like shocked. And then, the way he made it, it was so yummy. I was like, wow, this is something I could really, never thought of like the dark liquors, but must tell you, it was yummy.
Well, Rusty Nail, if you like Drambuie, is pretty good. Depends if you like Drambuie.
No, I don't like that.
What?
I don't like Drambuie.
You don't like Drambuie?
Yes.
Then a Rusty Nail wouldn't be good.
Mommy. Yeah, Mommy loved that, not me. Okay,
no,
so
Daddy loved it. Mommy liked Cointreau.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the one time we saw her bombed was she was on Cointreau? Well, not bombed. Was when she was drinking Cointreau.
Yeah, she got a little tipsy. That was the best time. She was the best when she was drunk. Okay.
I know. Too bad she didn't drink more often.
So listen to this, June. Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey honors the world's first known African American master distiller, Nearest Green Jr. Oh no, Nearest Green. It was the first spirits brand in the world to be named after a Black American. The portfolio is the most awarded bourbon and American whiskey of 2019, 2021, 22, and 23.
Very nice.
So
I want to get some of that.
And I guess it's like, it came from the South, from what I understand. And basically, it's sold in all 50 states and 12 countries and is sold in more than 25,000 stores, bars, hotels, restaurants, as well as 432 acre Nearest Green Distillery. Yeah, the distillery is in Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Got it. Well, so I gotta tell you, Cora, I don't know. Teresa would probably know better liquor stores. The ones that are in town are shit. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have said the word.
What? Go to Bevmo, June. Bevmo has everything.
No, I'll just send away for it, But the only problem with sending away for something
can they send it through the mail?
Yeah, if they're a company. I can't send liquor through the mail. I can't send my meat through the mail because nobody would take it. But if you're a company, they can send it through the mail if they have like mail order. Like, okay, go back a little bit. There was a meat out in California that I got that was absolutely delicious. I went back to try to get it again. And for some reason, they said they could only ship it in California. Their license, whatever, to ship elsewhere out of California, they couldn't do it. So I don't know what the different licenses are, but I can get, but the only, like I've had liquor delivered to the house. The only problem is you have to sign for it. So you have to be home. Now, since I'm retired, that's pretty easy. I'm usually home and I can sign for it. This hand over here is a debacle, but that's okay.
I just text you the distillery and everything.
Okay. But, yeah, I got it. I heard it. That's your sound.
Yeah.
So yes, but I will send away for it because the liquor stores here, like I said, are from Hunger. Okay, from Hunger with the amount of varieties, and I'm used to places. I'm sure there's places out here that are better, but I'm used to like Queens. You go and the neighborhood liquor store was big enough that it had more than 3 different brands of vodka. Like now they have a lot of different vodkas and stuff like that. But the Scotch area was woefully thin. So what we decided to do as far as getting the Scotch was we got Dewar's because it's not the greatest Scotch, but that's what Dad used to drink. So
which one, Dewar's? Yeah.
The Dewar's. They're
fabulous. All right. Well, it's good.
Oh,
Okay.
you're probably in competition with Jack Daniels. Okay, Jack Daniels is out of Tennessee too.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that's the story, Judy. And I sent you the from Uncle Nearest website. I sent you the recipe for an old fashioned.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You can make blueberry vodka easily. I've made black cran. I've made blueberry vodka, I think, and I've also made black currant vodka because you can make anything. Like you can make cream de cocoa with brandy if you can get Covacer, they're one of their brandies, and you can mix it. So you can make all of those all of those liqueurs, or pretty much all of them. I've
I
made
like that. I like that one that's the coffee one. What's it called?
Kahlua,
Not Kahlua, the other one, June.
the cream de cocoa.
No. Uh, what do you call? Oh God.
Tia Maria.
Not Tia Maria. Hold on. I'll remember. In a minute, I'll remember. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay, so because I've already made black currant vodka that I absolutely love because I had a lot of black currants left. And I think I made a little blueberry vodka at one point.
Oh, that sounds so good.
And did you taste the black currant vodka when you were here?
The vodka? No.
Ah, okay.
No vodkas. We tasted the other stuff though.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah. I'm
You
not
know what I
sure.
also used to like when we were growing up, June, that mom always had in the house too. She always had rye. So I used to like rye and ginger.
Yes. Megan just bought a nice bottle of rye, but boy, is that thing goes in your mouth and you know that you're drinking something. Triple sec. Triple sec is orange, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, triple sec is orange because I remember, yes, I had, what did I have? I had triple sec and I had, what is the orange liqueur that's not triple sec? Cointreau, yes. Yeah. Right, we just talked about it. Oh, right. Boy.
I know, no problem. That's why I remembered it.
My lovely son drank it all on me, and I was like, if you're going to drink the orange liqueur, I have triple sec and Cointreau. Drink the triple sec. It's less expensive. But no, he drank the Cointreau, the whole thing.
How did he drink it? Just
when he was younger, I don't know how he drank it. Who pays attention? He was downstairs. I don't pay attention. If they're in the house and they're not driving, I don't care what they drink. You know me. It's just like, as long as you're not driving, drink. And if you're going to get sick, no, I'm not going to clean it up. That's all. That was my thing. It's hot in here with this light. Where are we at time? 8:42.
Bailey's.
Oh, gosh, Cora, why did you buy the Bailey's?
I like Bailey's.
I know, but you left me the whole bottle.
Well, isn't it good? You don't use it?
I don't drink Bailey's. I make my own stuff. I put my own cream and stuff.
I put the Bailey's in the coffee.
Yeah.
Bailey's is nice. Bailey's and I always like to, when you're out and you have like a little Bailey's and in your coffee. It's nice.
I could make you a really nice Bailey's if you want.
Sure you can. I mean, June, you're like so great with all that stuff. I can't. No.
Oh, by the way, I have to tell you, guess what happened? And I told everybody last week, so I'm sorry you're going to hear it again. Vitamix had a sale.
They're on sale? You got one?
Yep.
Yay! Fabulous job, June. Which one did you get?
The most expensive one.
Oh, my God, my sister. I'm so happy that you got that. That's going to be so good.
Oh, today I made my own peanut butter.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really good too.
That sounds yummy. I'm getting ready for I'm getting ready for dinner.
And I've made not guacamole. I made with salsa, and I didn't like it because I put wrong ingredients. I'm making smoothies. I'm having a lot of fun, and I made And I didn't like this that much. Oh, I make all my nut milks with it, which is such a breeze because I got to tell you that trying to use the Ninja for the nut milks just wasn't working. So
Oh,
it just wasn't working right because it was too much too much sediment that I had to squeeze out with the nut bag. This doesn't hardly leaves any sediment at all. And so I made the salsa, which I wasn't happy about because I didn't like the ingredients I put in. And I made there's a recipe for vegan nacho, like not cake, no, not cut, vegan queso. And I really didn't like that much, but I think I'm going to adjust it a little bit because it was saying to use nut milk, which I did because they wanted to make it vegan. But I think if I use regular milk, it would taste so much better. So I'm going to try it again. But with the Vitamix core, if you blend, I think you've told me this too, but I knew about it, that if you blend it for like 5 or 6 minutes, it gets hot. The stuff gets hot.
oh, I did not know that. So yeah, okay.
Oh, Trace says I drink when I'm with you.
Is that the only time, Teresa? That's the only time. See, Martha likes it's great in coffee. Bailey's is delicious in coffee. See, that I think I could probably drink because the coffee is the caffeine. So I don't know. I wonder if I get a headache with Bailey's and coffee.
I don't know. I know I just got to drink a lot of water. This time I happened to finally get I always get like one good watermelon a year. Megan's better with watermelons than me. I got one at Trader Joe's. So we were just eating a lot of watermelons. So that was a lot of water for the whole situation.
Were you eating the pits?
No, there was no pits, my sister. No pits. I finally got a good one. I can only get one. Megan always picks out the right watermelon. She tells me what to pick out, you know.
If you get one with pits, eat the pits.
I don't need to. Why do I gotta eat the pits?
That's protein. The pit, that's where all the protein is.
Oh, okay. Is you sure there's not arsenic in there too? Because a lot of pits have arsenic.
Oh my God. I don't know about arsenic. I just heard that there's protein in the pits and they're good to eat.
Okay, because you got to be careful. Apple seeds have arsenic in them, so don't eat it.
Apple seeds? Oh my God. Sometimes I do.
Peach pits. A lot of pits have arsenic. Not that it's going to kill you, but.
Okay.
All right. I meant the Baileys. You left to get. Teresa's been drinking the Baileys. You left here.
Oh, she is? Oh, good. So good.
Teresa, have the Baileys with the coffee.
Oh, good. I'm glad that somebody's drinking it.
Aye. Well, you were on the spending spree.
I don't know.
I you go to the liquor store by yourself because I was with the cart. You were buying stuff. It was like,
well, yeah, because I was thinking, well, maybe you can do this or maybe we can do that, you know.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time for all the things you were thinking of.
I know. Everything is always, yeah. Well, you know, and we did do a lot.
I know, thank goodness. All right, it's 8:47. I'm going to stop because I'm having problems. All right.
With her hands.
Instructions are worded weird, so trying to follow them has been challenging. She's working on a sewing project. Yeah, some of them are really weird.
Oh, good. And Joanne is blending her watermelon seeds.
Whoa! Oh, mine didn't have seeds. I'm just going to change around here. Hold on.
What has seeds?
I'm going to stop because I'm done. It's not working out too well, so I'm just stopping.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sweating here too, and I'll put us both up on screen.
Is it hot?
I'll get my chat. Okay. Oh, it's hot in here. It's hot.
Open the window.
I got the window open. It's not enough. All of a sudden it got hot.
You need a fan.
I know. Megan asked me if I wanted a fan, but I figured the noise was too much. Let's see. So we're going to have to get this Vitamix. It annihilates seeds. Annihilates them. You don't even know. Like, you know how, like, if you put in raspberries or black,
her watermelon seeds, she puts them in the Vitamix and she blends it right in.
You don't even know that they're there. Like the whatchamacallit, you would always have the seeds.
Send me a picture of the one you got and text it to me.
I will, but I will. I'll do that tomorrow because after this
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm
After
gonna
this,
wash up because I'm sweating and I don't want to sleep with sweat all over me. And yeah.
yeah. All right, my
But
sister.
it like when you have blackberries, you always get like a whole thing of seeds in your smoothie. And
Yeah.
I'm really tired of drinking this. I don't like the seeds. I really don't. But I love blackberries. But this thing is like, boom.
Yeah. So the seeds are gone.
Seeds are gone,
Wow.
gone. So
Nice.
yeah, blackberries and such. Yeah. So the seeds are gone, raspberries, and and then what else did it annihilate? Oh, it annihilated the peanuts to make peanut butter. So with the Tampa, they have to do the Tampa and the thing. Oh, it's so much fun for.
Hi,
Noisy though. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's
Hey,
good.
Christine, hi, how are you? I'm sorry, but we're going to be going off soon, but I'm glad you're here. Hi. So, yeah, so that's about it, my sister. So,
all right. Well, that's
I gotta relook at these hands tomorrow because I'm not really sure I like them so much, but I didn't want to start the dress online because it's got a few. I'm not quite sure of how I'm going to do it, and I have to do. I wanted to show you.
What?
Part of the description of the dress is that the person is the tunic. Sorry,
yeah,
is holding a thing of holly, but on the dress, if you're reading it in the book, it has flowers, a flower border. So I got
how pretty
flowers.
Oh, that's nice, June.
So
oh my God, how beautiful.
Look at that. Look at these little ones right over. Oops, I'm doing it at the wrong end. Look at these.
Yes, adorable. Oh my God.
Cute?
Yep.
So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be putting flowers around the hem just to have the flower thing. And then the light. I told you there's gonna be a light through the.
Yes, I know. That's amazing.
Okay.
That's gonna be amazing.
So
amazing.
Great New York sweatshirt core. What does it say on your? What does it say on your sweatshirt? New York. All right. Okay.
I got it at the airport when we left last time.
Did you?
I happen, I always go in and get some like magazines or whatever in the airport. And so I saw this New York thing and it was on sale. And I said, oh, let me get a sweatshirt in New York. I wanted to actually get a medium. This is a small and it's a little snug, but it's fine.
That's good. Are you still wearing that belt, the belt around your waist?
You hear me?
No?
I got it on here. See?
Oh, yeah. I can't hear you though.
Yeah, it's buzzing, but it's going yeah, it's intermittent. It's intermittent.
It's intermittent buzzing?
Yes, it's annoying actually. So I'm taking it. Wait, let me stop it. Hold on. Because it has like, I think it has another setting as well. But anyway, oh my God. It's this thing.
Oh, nice.
And it goes around and it kind of, it whatever. And it has a power pack in here that I had to plug in yesterday for a couple of hours and then just put it in here. And that's what regulates the heat. And that's what regulates the massage. So it's got
one second, my sister. Good night, Cheryl. So glad you came in. Happy Mother's Day.
Hi, Cheryl.
Happy Mother's Day. In case I forget, which I will. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers on Sunday and everything else like that. Oh, look at that. What's that?
So this is the power pack, and it just goes in this little, compartment on the side of it, and that's what makes it go.
Teresa likes your nails.
Oh, thanks, Teresa. I decided to get blue because my new car is blue, but it wasn't the same blue exactly. But, I just decided, all right, what the hell.
I like the color you had the last time, that pinkish color. That was a beautiful color.
Which color? Because last time I had black.
No, the one before that then. Pinkish.
Oh, okay. Yes, happy Mother's Day, everybody. All you mommies out there.
Yep, we're having pizza, rusty nails, and cards.
Very fun. That'll be great.
You know what? I don't feel like going out. I don't feel like, whatever. I don't feel like it.
You know what? On Mother's Day, you should do whatever you feel like doing.
That's right. Make a nice salad, have a pizza, have some drinks, and play cards. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's your day. So it's nice that the kids are going to be home and there with you. So that's good.
Well, we think. We're not quite sure. We don't know about Eddie. We're not sure. We forgot to mention our plans to him.
Oh,
They fall in. Okay.
he'll
Well,
fall in.
listen, everybody, it's 8:54. I know it's a few minutes, but I'm getting sticky and very uncomfortable, and I want to change so I can
Go
get
and
in the
stick.
PJs.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So the next week I'm going to be probably indisposed because at 2:00 I'm doing this. So unless I
Next
feel better.
Wednesday?
So
Oh,
think of
shoot.
me when you're online. If I get
Oh.
home and I feel good enough, I may go on, but I may not be able to really talk.
Well, if you're getting it done at 2, so let's figure it's between 2 and 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would have an hour. Like, I mean, right?
I know. I'll have to take 2
Yeah.
hours because I'm gonna if 3 and then
If
4,
you
5.
come on at 7 when I first am on, then in between 3, right?
No,
So
I'm talking about my time to 2:00, which is 5:00 your time.
I know, but if it's done in 2 hours and you're feeling okay, I go on at 7, so that's
Right.
your
I can
4.
still go on because that's my 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
Whatever. All right.
Well,
Well,
I'm not gonna hang out. I'm just gonna say good night to everybody. Love to
bye.
all, and as for always, have fun. Where's the darn thing? Have fun creating beauty. Good night, everybody.
Good
Can't
night.
remember one.
Bye.
Good night. I'll talk to you later, my sister.
Okay. Take care, June. Bye bye.
Bye bye.